A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Those are the notes that we're going to be using today, because we're making music, specifically color bass, a genre full of beautiful artists such as Chime, Asora, Millennial Trash, Similar Outskirts, Sakai, Rob Gasser, Paper Skies, Bullseye, Cyclops, Speakor, Sharks D, Molly, Dinamosh, Agma, and many more, and many more. And so, probably like at least 15 more. Now you may be wondering, why is there a black box on your screen? Well, that is a matter of fact. Hey, we got a webcam. And now my videos are complete. I am done. This is my last video ever. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Yes, my setup is a fan and my microphone being lodged into the fan so that it stands up and I don't have to hold it. Yes, that is my setup. Don't judge me. I am a 15-year-old with no money and no friends. I have a blue screen in the background. You thought I would say green screen, huh? Well, I just bamboozled you so hard. I could be in the forest right now making some tunes. I could be in the office from The Office making some tunes. Or I could literally just put spaghetti in the background. I could do whatever I wanted. So don't judge me if there's spaghetti in the background. You may be noticing that I have a pink sweatshirt on and pinkish hair. I also have to finish the look. I have pink hood's coming off. I have pink headphones to finish the look. So, enjoy my pink beauty right now. Today, did I already explain? I've tried to record this video so many times. Actually, I think it's not missing anything. I think it's pretty good. I wasn't recording desktop audio. No. And they've all failed miserably. So, I'm not completely sure if I explained what we're doing today. We're making color bass. Just making color bass. This is like the third time I filmed this intro, so I'm kind of done. I just want to get it right into the music. So we'll start out where any good song starts, and that is the tempo. We're gonna go to 150, and just like the rhythm song, we're gonna make it unique and do that. Unlike other color bass videos, I'm going to be teaching you a different way of making color bass. So most people do convolution reverb, which is dope, or vocoding, which is dope. I've done vocoding. I do vocoding so much, and some people do resonators. So anyway, we're going to try something a bit different, and I like to call it layering. I made it up myself, and it is my own technique that I have only done and nobody else has done ever, and that is in fact layering sounds on top of other sounds to get better sounds. So let's get started. We're going to start with a bass from Vital, and this is probably the easiest bass you could ever make ever. So let's just make that in like 2 seconds. Right, so this patch is really simple. We have a low high fold wavetable with the volume being automated by this thing, and also the wavetable position being automated. And we have this filter that is just a formant filter with this going soup, like going through it like where, and then this going through it like where. We also have a compressor and a linear full distortion with the drive a little bit up, and that is the patch. Listen to how good this sounds with just being the simplest thing. Then we'll just put a sound geyser and an EQ to finish the job. With EQs, I like to just cut out the lows so that it doesn't get all messy when the sub comes in. Now we're going to route this to track 2, and we're going to rename this one Layers Track. I'm going to have to redo this joke because I spelled it. Layers Track. That is where all of our stuff is going to go into, and we're just going to make a volume automation, and then boom, we're done. So next we got to make probably the hardest thing that you'll ever do in music, and that's a super saw. So I'm just going to make that. It's going to take a while, so just be prepared. Alright, well, after like a couple hours of just me messing around, I finally got this. These headphones are fantastic. Sounds like color base already. Now that we have our main two sounds, I say we make a pattern, because this is just sounding like absolute garbage. So let's make a nice little pattern here. And to make it truly like color base, we always have to do the 1 2 3 4 pattern. Okay, of course this sounds like a growl and a super saw on top of each other, but once we add more stuff, it starts to sound like a blended sound. So now what I like to do is I like to add some flex stuff. Go to general MIDI and flex and literally just find any sort of like mallet kind of thing. I like to use the marimba. That is a nice little marimba arp. We just repeat it until there's no tomorrow. So the phrase is like there's no tomorrow. So why did I just say until there's no tomorrow? We'll just keep, I guess we'll keep repeating it until the world ends. Let's route this to the Taco Bell. See how good that already sounds? I forgot to cut the lows out on the super saw. That's my bad. Now it'll sound more blended, and we can put a nice old soundgodizer on the Taco Bell and cut out the lows. That already sounds decent, so at this point we just add more layers. And what I'm thinking next is another little thing from little xylophone from Flex. All this Flex stuff is free, by the way. Some Flex stuff is not free, but the stuff that I'm using is free because oh, that's off key. Why is that off key? Alright, well, xylophone's off key, I guess. Vibraphone. Oh, vibraphone's mucho better. Mucho. That's nice. That's really cool. Let's make sure we've definitely have these lows cut out. So this bass is sounding good, but what it needs is a good old square pluck. Vital, make it a square wave, and route it to track 6. And that is like the crunchy sound you want in color bass. I mean, it depends on what sound you're going for, but usually it's the crunchy kind of 1 2 3 4 pattern that you want. I'm gonna add this rain stick from Cymatics. It's gonna give this another thing to crunch the texture. It's those commercials, like the Nestle Crunch commercials. It's scrumptious when it crunches. That's why I love. Oh, that's scary. That is really scary. I need to watch this. You know, people really aren't funny. They really aren't. I don't know why people think they're funny. Now we need to add some atmospheres and some vocals. Sick! That's so sick. And for actual color bass, I guess we'll use dubstep drums. I'm not the biggest fan of using dubstep drums, but like, I guess we'll try. Oh yeah, I need to route this to sidechain. Sidechain. My freaking automation has been so weird lately. I can't like right click to draw notes. I have to just click. Now that is one big old sidechain. And I'm probably gonna cut out this part of me making the sidechain. So I should probably say something funny here. I'm gonna look directly. I'm gonna give you a speech about what music really means. Music is like people, right? You make them, and then sometimes you make good ones, sometimes you make bad ones. Don't worry, because you can always just delete the bad ones and keep the good ones. Subscribe. Now it's time for some dubstep stuff. Now let's put some cymbals in. Alright, let's route this to Chipotle. Sorry if this mix is trash. I'm obviously running on not the greatest headphones right now. Alright, rides time. It's rides time. See, rides are cool because they can literally rides are just so cool. I've always wanted to be like rides when I grew up. Let's have a standalone ARP. It's just a really short ARP, but it's not like routed to the layers track. It's just its own person, you know? It's an independent young ARP. and then we'll have a little melody at the end. Route this to 19, and let's make a nice little lead real quick. Now we only need one more thing, and that is, in fact, the sub bass. And I think we're complete. We're done. We're done with this. Sorry if this video wasn't as funny as normal. It's kind of because I just wanted to actually make a tutorial on how to make color bass. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Here's our final result. That's all. That's it. That's all we made, and it's been almost 15 minutes. That was a pretty fun video, I will say. Anyway, we're done. We're done with this video. See you guys in the next one. Peace.